Okay, Zach Miller from the MMA Corner here with Mike Polvere. Mike, Cage Titans 18. How was it? How did everything go?
An unbelievable night. It was super exciting from our first fight all the way up to our main event, 3-round war, split decision. We saw knockouts, we saw unbelievable submissions, come from behind wins, hard-fought decisions. I couldn't be happier. Here's one of the winners, Keegan.
Oh, here he is.
Getting back in the
Keegan Hornstra, of course. So, Mike, what did you think of Keegan's performance?
Keegan's a fighter. I think he might actually hold the record for most Cage Titans fights. He's been in our cage 7-8 times. I think even on our first ever event 4 years ago. Keegan's always just kind of like, he's got all the talents in the world. He just mentally has to be there, and he was kicking on all cylinders tonight. He was all there. He was there mentally. He looked great at 170. He dabbled down at 145, 155. I think 170 is where he's strongest. That's where he fought for our amateur title back in the amateur days. So I think he's strong. He's ready to go, and it was fun seeing him in there winning.
And Keegan, a lot of people, were counting you out, talking crap online. Did that fuel you for this fight?
I usually try and do that nonsense where I let things online fuel me. I just went out for fun tonight, you know what I mean? My coaches had a lot of sit-downs with me and talks, and you try and build yourself up for the fight, and then you end up exploding before the fight happens. So tonight I just relaxed and slept upstairs until it was time to go, and came down and put on a show. Mike told me I had to.
That's great. So, Mike, what'd you think of the main event? Did you like the decision?
Oh man, listen, I'm a promoter, so I'm not Dana White, so I need everybody that want to fight for me, so I'm not gonna jump on a side.
Yeah.
I don't want to, push anybody away. I'll just say this: get the DVD. Unbelievable fight. Judge it for yourself. Robbie LaRue, really nice. He stood with Johnny the whole time. Robbie LaRue came in with all this background in wrestling, state champs, multiple divisions, and he stood there and banged. Everybody said if Johnny stood, he was going to finish the fight. They said if Robbie took him down, he was going to finish the fight. Robbie decided to play in Johnny's playground, and it was unbelievable back and forth. That third round was amazing. Johnny cracking him with the right, LaRue coming back with an elbow towards the end. It was unbelievable. All the way out to the last bell, Johnny hit him an overhand right, cut his eye open. It was, dude, I don't even know. Words can't do it justice. Unbelievable fight. Judge it for yourself. But if you were here, the place was electric for that fight, and it was unbelievable.
Of course, you had Pat Schultz competing in his last pro MMA fight. Any thoughts on the Pat Schultz call? Maybe a little too early. What do you think about that?
Yeah, Pat Schultz has been around for a while. He's an Ultimate Fighter veteran. He's fought in the UFC. In a match like that, you like to see the guy, they're pros. Let them go out on their shield, so to speak. I understand with amateur fights, jumping in, but hey, hats off to Steve Skurzat. He was in full mount. He's raining punches down. You got to improve your position, and if the ref gave him that command and Pat didn't, whether he was hurt or not, you see it a lot. Roy Nelson's a guy, he'd get in crucifix position, and he just kind of tap you on the head, and they stop fights that way if you can't improve your position. So, hey, I'd like to see it go a little bit longer for a definitive answer, but bottom line, it was a great fight. It was nice having Pat here. He's an icon down in South Shore, especially down in the Plymouth area with his gym being in that gym, his gym being in this town. So it was fun having him here. And Steve Skurzak came.
When can we see Cage Titans again?
Yeah, middle of June. I believe it's June 21st. We'll be back here, beautiful Plymouth Memorial Hall. We're really excited. This is our home. We have the rest of the year planned out, June 21st, August 23rd, and November 5th. We got 3 more events. And we're going to pack the house and have a lot of fun.
All right, Mike, thanks for your time. Great event, and we'll see you in June.
Thank you, MMA.
All right.